Good evening and welcome to ONTV's coverage of Dragons soccer. Tonight we have Stevenson in to take on your hometown Dragons. Exciting matchup here on the soccer pitch. Always fun to be out here to bring you the Lady Dragons varsity soccer action here at the campus of Lake Orion High School. I'm your announcer, Ian Locke. See, it's a cold evening out here. Gloves are being worn and the parkas are everywhere. So it is a chilly spring evening here at the soccer pitch. But we're glad that you could tune in to cheer on the Lady Dragons as they progress through this 2017 season. Don't know much about Stevenson, but you know, anybody from that side is going to be a Livonia is going to be a toughie, because that area of Southeast Michigan is a hotbed for soccer, to say the least. Three referees getting ready to go. You see gray skies in the background, threatening rain. We'll hope it holds off for this contest as the players come out onto the field. About to get this one underway. Head coach Josh Van Houten for Stevenson calling the action for his squad today. We're back after this short timeout with our kickoff. Lake Orion versus Stevenson. Right after this, stay tuned. ONTV Sports is next.
Hey, it's ONTV here. Now, have you ever had the urge to create your own TV show, or you just wanted to see what goes behind the scenes of making a TV program? Well, ONTV has just the program for you. ONTV offers studio and field production classes that allow you to take control and create the programs the way you want them to be. We will introduce you to media literacy skills and the fundamentals of program production in order to acquire the basic training needs for ONTV equipment use. To get started, all you have to do is sign up for a free ONTV orientation, where you will learn all about ONTV and all the opportunities available to our volunteers, as well as meet the ONTV staff and take a tour of our facility. After that, you can register for one of our production courses. Both the studio and field production courses are only $10 for Lake Orion residents and $25 for non-residents. For more information about ONTV's production classes, feel free to call us at 248-393-1060 or go to orionontv.org and click register now to sign up for classes. We hope to see you soon.
And we're underway here at Dragon High School. Start of the first half, Lake Orion Dragons versus Stevenson. And it looks like 0-0 Hannah Scopus. The goalkeeper will be between the pipes for Stevenson. And nice header there. Played back by the Dragons. Send it down range. Wind is picking up here. Looks like Lake Orion will be in the black jerseys today. Usually they are the home whites. Nice crowd on hand for this chilly evening of soccer. Some players to watch. Number 11, Alexandria Tefen, the freshman, wearing number 11, a speedy freshman. Like the action she had early in this season. It's not that often we see a freshman added to the varsity squad. But she's got some wheels and will be put to use here on the varsity squad all season long. Play continues here. Scooped up nicely by the netminder. Early going here in the first half of play, and a nice goal kick there by the hometown Dragons. Looks like a foul on the play. Free kick coming here for Stevenson in the white. Not used to the Dragons wearing all black. I kind of like it. Interesting look. This play sets up here. Dragons discussing who's going to have the honors. From the near side in the middle. Chip shot. Handled easily by the netminder. Double zero in the nets for, they have 2 gold netminders for Stevenson, Elizabeth Gurney, and Hannah Skopas. One's a junior, one's a sophomore. Chased down nicely, nice slide. Preserve the goal kick. Downrange feed. Who push from behind? Easy call. Free kick coming here. Time continues to roll. We encourage all of our viewers to come on out and cheer these student athletes on in person. All the hard work in the classroom and out. Just the hard work these guys put in throughout the season and throughout the year to represent the green and white and the Dragon faithful is one to be supported. And ONTV tries to do our best coming out to cover these games so you can see what great student athletes we have all through Lake Orion. Throw in coming here for the green and white. Play up that left side. Dragons retain possession here on the trigger from the side. They move quickly. Dragons just taking their time, working their way up the field, trying to find those gaps. Nice long throw in. 3 white jerseys there, though, to turn away that offensive rush. Nice turn and go by Stevenson. Play continues. Fans looking for a call there on the dump to the turf, but it's still ongoing here. And across that end line. See if that's a corner kick. No indication yet. Looks like it will be a corner kick as Stevenson sets up inside the box. First corner kick of the night for the Lake Orion Dragons. Short corner here. Sent in low along that end line and handled easily by Stevenson. Sending it back in and cleared out by the defense. Solid throw in down the line. Dragons, nice turn, trying to get something going here. Good defensive challenge. Stevenson putting 2 bodies on the ball. Dragons just having a hard time centering the ball, getting anything into the middle. Trigger for the side by number 22, Marchese. Across that end line, goal kick coming here for Stevenson. Both teams trying to figure each other out here in the early going. About 34:09 left here in the first half of play. Cold evening of soccer here. ONTV is going to be out and about all spring season, covering track and field. Soccer matches, of course, lacrosse, boys and girls lacrosse, and softball. Be sure to tune into ONTV's program guide at www.orionontv.org. Tuesdays and Thursdays for Game of the Week at 7 p.m. Oh, nice feed through that backline defense. Dragons have something here. Play continues. Whistle is because of another game going on behind us. Looks like number 8, Katie, trying to do something. Goes left foot, near side post, handled easily by numbers 00, Hannah Skopas. Sophomore netminder for Stevenson. High kick. Drops in. Dragons hustling to that ball. Good hustle by the Dragons. Saw against Seaholm that Seaholm was winning those 50-50 challenges, and so far the Dragons are doing a nice job. Lily Katie there. Dishing it back for some support. Stolen by Stevenson. We got some wheels here. And Dragons come out. Taryn Red, senior netminder for the green and white, handles that easily. And it looks like out across the touchline, and the Dragons, or excuse me, Stevenson will have the throw. The white jerseys are throwing me today. Dragons have always been in the white, the home whites for our coverage. I like that the black or deep green that the Dragons are wearing tonight. Cool unis. Approaching 32 minutes left in this first half. One shot on goal by Lake Orion and one corner kick. No shots on goal for Stevenson, and no corner kicks earned either. Dragons with the ball. Trying to set up an offensive rush here. Gingell sends it in, trying to ignite this offense. Turning back around. Good move there by the Dragon offensive player there. Left foot pass inside. Wide open net. Lob off the crossbar. Oh my goodness. And another chance and a save. Unbelievable. I think are they calling goal? Nope, it looks like a goal kick, but what a sequence of events for the Dragons. Oh, they're calling a penalty kick in the box, taken down from behind. My goodness, here's a one-on-one chance. And they score. Dragons up 1-0. 31-11. 31-11 of the first. Nicely done on the PK. Penalty kick. Number 11, Tefend, I believe, was the recipient of that one. Nice way for the Dragons to start here. But it was all set up by the nice pass and that fight along that end line there by the Dragons to keep that offensive rush alive. And McGibb turns on that ball. Stevenson intercepts and it's out of play. Olivia Andre, 15, Ashley Kriza on the trigger from the side on the throw-in. Dragons. Stevenson with some space. Riera gives it up. Dragons are there, though, on the defense. Some good passing here in the early going here for the Dragons. Playing with a little bit more giddy up in their step, if you will. Against Seaholm, they seem to be running in mud just a little bit. Oh, misplayed there on that pass. See if she can save it. Still in play. Looks for some support back behind her in the back line. Red should send this out to the wing. Nicely done. Number 4, Romansky does a nice job there getting the ball upfield. Feeding it down that line, and the chase. That whistle again is behind us. I believe a lacrosse match is underway at the football stadium. Nice battle in the corner. Some one-on-one battles going on out here. And the Dragons are winning them. Nice footwork. Centering pass. Oh, the ball is alive in the goal mouth, but cleared out by the Stevenson defense. My goodness, Dragons offense coming alive here in the last 3 minutes. But that play, that shot does not happen if the Dragons do not fight for that ball in the corner. Turning to the middle. Maybe the middle is the weakness of the Stevenson defense. Dragons keep aiming for that middle area. Gets outside the 18. This looks like an awkward goal kick, but it travels nicely for the Stevenson netminder, Scopus. Stevenson trying to get organized. Almost in the clear. Trying to trap that ball. Dragons just looking to clear at this point. Got some numbers out here. Playing number 48, doing a nice job. Not on my roster for Stevenson. Ball out of play. Stevenson on the throw-in. Dragons on the steal. Change of possession here, just trying to settle this thing down, get something organized. Dragons send it to midfield. Gibb sends it down range, intercepted by Stevenson. Both teams not really in the mindset of ball control. Long possessions, few and far between. Oh, nice misplay there by, well, I should say nice for the Dragons, bad for Stevenson, and played up that right side, and there's some space to roam. Center is open. Centering pass just off the side of the net.
Playing for Stevenson, number 2, Julia Andre, number 12,
Megan McCullen, number 12, the sophomore midfielder, and Julia Andre, number 2, the sophomore defender, checks in for Stevenson. Stevenson, looking at the roster, very young squad, loaded with juniors and sophomores. I see one senior on this roster. And that is Skippy Raintens. Dragons loaded with seniors and juniors. Been playing together for some time. Again, finding success on that left side. And they're going to say offside. Whistle blows like it must be an offside call. Looked pretty good to me. Stevenson setting up here. Here's number 10, Skippy. Ray Tens sends it down range for Stevenson. Gotta love a soccer player named Skippy. Andre off the bench feeds that one off the near side and deflected out. Will be Stevenson ball. Andre again triggers from the side, tries to keep it in, and does not. .25-42 left here in the first half. Dragons up 1 on the PK. I'm calling it Alexandria to defend. Number 11, I think it was number 11 or number 1, Chelsea Steimel. We'll call them both. It was such a mad scramble. But 31-11 on the PK. And the Dragons up 1-0 here at home. Hard to read the numbers on these black jerseys for sure. I think that's number 6. Might be Romansky over there, number 4.
Playing for the Dragons, number 25, Grace Katie, 17, Morgan Heon, 10, Gina, number 1.
Big 3 substitutions coming in for the Dragons. Gina Rowland, wearing number 10, the senior. Grace Katie wearing number 25, the sophomore, and Morgan Ham sporting the number 17 jersey, the senior, check in for the Dragons. As they send that one up the line nicely. Dragons trying to keep it going. Oh, nice pass. Splits the defense. The Dragons are on the move. Elbows up and pushing. Play continues. Stevenson very close to drawing a penalty there. Play continues, though. Usually you get your elbows up like that and you're pushing the offensive player off. The whistle blows. Play continues. Oh, nice feed inside, but just stuffed the toe of the Stevenson offensive player. Claudia Andre, number 6, checks in for Stevenson. Here's Red on the goal kick. Nice downrange shot there. Handled by Stevenson's number 12, that is McClellan. Chipping it over the defense. Oh, hard to the turf, hip check. They're gonna call foul on Stevenson. And that hurts. Especially a cold day like this, hitting the turf like that is not something you want to do. Dragons get the free kick here and get set up. 23:06 left here in the first, leading 1-0 on the PK. Dragons have had their chances, though, finding openings. Going to feed it up that right side, and they have it. They're going to speed wheels now. Here's a touch and go. Can she get the shot off? Oh, too hard of an angle. Boy, that setup was beautiful. 6 quality scoring chances for the Dragons. Just could not turn her heel. And hit that ball squarely enough to direct it between the pipes. But that was a free and clear shot, though. Good defense, though, to keep the offensive player off balance.
I thought maybe it was Randy.
Yeah. Dragons putting pressure on this Stevenson defense. Dragons seem to have more focus this match. Quicker decisions.
It's better than Jif, I guess.
Again, fitting up that left side.
Just so when I was a kid, we had velvet. That was my velvet.
Stevenson trying to do something with it here, approaching 21:43 left here in the first. Andre sends it in over the back line, handled by the Dragon defense.
Yeah, I'm glad it wasn't Google.
Oh, giveaway here. Schroet nearly has it for Stevenson across that back line again. In the clear, Dragons, here they go. Chip shot, score. Nothing you can do there. Nicely done by the Dragons to go up 2-0. That is 25. Grace Cady. 21-23. Grace Cady, sophomore with the tally, 2-0 now. That's 2 possessions in a row that the Dragons were able to get past that backline defense of Stevenson. And their speed is starting to show. And
goal by 25, Grace Cady.
Collision there, no call. Play continues. Looked like Julia Andre, number 2, was dumped to the turf. Hard collision. Throw in coming here for Stevenson. Dragons up 2-0 in the first here. 1 on a penalty kick at 31-11. And Grace Cady on the nice, patient scoring opportunity here at 21-23. Referee gets pelted by the ball to the consternation of the crowd. A lot of Stevenson fans in the stands. Juliana George, number 16, checks in for Stevenson, and number 8, Natalie Amara Torana, also checks in. Battle down here. Dragons again feed up that side and the speedy wheels. And they're going to call out of play. Dragons trying to keep it in, using their speed on the edges and in the middle of the field to just take apart this Stevenson backline defense. But timely passing by the Dragons have been the order of the day. Take down from behind, no one saw it. Stevenson faithful asking for a call as that ball across that end line. A goal kick coming. Dragons looking pretty sharp today, playing with some energy. Quick decisions, quick passes. Really getting once they get their possession of the ball, they're lifting their heads up and really spying what's before them. And that directly led to that second goal by Katie. Collision from behind goes in the Dragons' favor. Stevenson faithful, not pleased with the officiating so far in the first half. Stevenson looking for at least one tally in this half to cut the lead down to 1 goal.
Playing for the Dragons, number 15, Olivia Guys. 20, Megan Collins. Number 18, Marissa Sidlowski.
Olivia Guys, number 15, checks in, and number 18, Marissa Sidlowski, checks in for the Dragons. Both teams doing a lot of substitutions, trying to keep these legs fresh. Want to give a shout out to the varsity men's and women's track squads. So far undefeated in dual meet action. Dragons, the Dragon men looking for, I believe, their 7th straight OAA red crown this year. Unbelievable. Stan Ford's done with that track squad. And Coach Hudson for the women's side showing signs of being a power this season. Young squad loaded with sophomores and capable freshmen and solid key core group of seniors for the Lady Dragons. Gave Oak Park a run for their money at the Oxford Invitational not too long ago. And took care of Clarkston here. Both men's and women's track teams took care of Clarkston here on the home track. The men, that was kind of expected, but on the women's side, that was a surprise. First time in 20 years, the Lake Orion varsity women's track squad has taken down Clarkston. Play continues here. Nice defensive stand here by the Dragons. Red decides to try to kick it out. Might be a mistake. You usually want to collect those in and take your time. Play continues. No call. Incidental contact, the referees are saying, as you see the flag in the corner there blowing. Standing tall under this wind. Dragons on the trigger and content to send it down range. Dangerous play by Red there at the last play. You want to pick that up and secure it. Dragons, nice long pass again, gets through. Dragons have found success with that. Again, moving as a unit nicely up that field. Dragons really charging that ball, winning those 50-50 challenges. Romansky triggers number 4 from the side. A little miscommunication there on the offensive set. And the feed pass goes errant right to Scopus. Dragons showing signs, though. 6 quality scoring chances for Lake Orion. None for Stevenson. 1 corner kick earned by the Dragons to 0 for Stevenson. Again, trouble clearing that zone after a goal kick. Long chip shot high in, right to Red. She was in position. You'd expect that of your senior netminder. Dragons trying to settle this one down, get something organized. Romaninski on the throw-in here after the challenge. Romansky, the senior. Oh, missed kick by Stevenson. Can the Dragons take advantage? They have some numbers on their side. Oh, nice chip over past that defense. Looking for the centering pass here. Chip shot inside, but right to the netminder. Scopus was there, the sophomore goalkeeper. Inside 14:30 here in the first half of play. Dragons in command, 2-0 over the visiting Titans of Stevenson. On that challenge, Red had to distribute it out to nobody. Horn blows. We have some subs coming in. 32, Shea Riera checks in, the junior midfielder for Stevenson. We're doing shifts, looks like of 3 players in and out, keeping those legs fresh. All handball, play continues. Looked like a hit her hand, at least from this vantage point. One thing about this turf field, if you ever watch soccer, they'll roll for days, as it did there. Oh, they're going to say that was off of Lake Orion. The Lake Orion player was chasing it down, thinking that it was off of Stevenson for the goal kick. But now, first corner kick of the night for Stevenson. Let's see what they do. The white and black jerseys pack into that in the goal box. Low kick. Played easily by the Dragons. Out front, on the ground. Strange deflection. Looked like it was off of a knee and out of play. Should be Stevenson ball. Andre with the trigger, wearing the number 2 jersey. Looking for somebody that's open. And the Dragons are there. Out of play again. Dragons tap it. Ball sitting there. Good communication there amongst teammates to call the keeper off her line to come grab that ball. Nicely done. Inside 12:30 left here in the first. Dragons up 2-0 on Stevenson. So far, the Dragons have done a nice job on the offensive set. Long passes and showing some speed. Stevenson still trying to ascertain their offensive philosophy. Dragons, we see it. They're attacking the left side with their speed and the middle. Utilizing the long passes to feed through on the push. I call that on Lake Orion. So the fans get their way from Stevenson. Been calling for a foul for the last 10 minutes at least, and they finally get one. Free kick coming here for Elena Johnson. Dragons intercept. Nice battle there between both players. Downrange. And the favorable roll there should be a throw in here for the green and white.
Playing for Stevenson, number 30, Jessica Bissa. For the Dragons, number 7, Paige Goodwin. 21, Megan Danielson.
Paige Goodwin checks in. And Megan Danielson for Lake Orion, and Jessica Bissa, wearing number 30 for Stevenson, checks into the game. Fast surface out here at Lake Orion High School. It's like playing on linoleum almost. Ball just rolls. You just touch it, and it will skirt across this surface very quickly. I want to thank you all for tuning into this contest here on Orion Neighborhood Television. Just as a reminder, all these games are available on YouTube in HD. We encourage you to check out our YouTube channel. Just search Orion Neighborhood Television. Played out. Oh, it's still kept in by the Dragons nicely, just trying to clear it out. Ooh, near steal, dangerous. Nice movement by the Dragons and good communication. Dragons working together as a unit. Nicely done to get that ball out. Good tenacious defense by Stevenson, and that feed up that left line, a little errant. And cleared out. Play continues. Dragons send it in deep. Trapped on that side with 2 white jerseys. Ooh, Dragons find some an opening here, some space. A lot of space in the middle. Number 4 calling for it for the Dragons, trying to feed it off that back line, just off the side of her foot. Madison Romansky, nicely done. Good field awareness. Number 5 for Stevenson checks in. Delaney Schroet, junior midfielder. Stevenson just trying to clear that ball out. Dragons are there. 3 black jerseys in position. Blind pullback stolen by the Dragons. Tap through the line. Can she get a toe on it? Tough angle. Nice defense by Stevenson in a dangerous spot. Romansky, here she is, wide open, lots of space. Stevenson just barely getting contact on that ball, and a knuckler is wide left. 8 minutes left in this first half. Dragons in command on the PK at 31-11. And the beautiful goal by Katie at 21-23. A lot of action out here on the sports fields here around Lake Orion High School. You have varsity baseball, which is having another strong season. Varsity softball. Always a powerhouse here in the OAA. Lacrosse, men's lacrosse playing very well. And got to give it up to the ladies lacrosse team as well. They're over the years just built a power program, sending players off to the next level, which is always good to see. A good sign of a solid program when you start sending kids to college to continue their athletic endeavors. Stevenson with the ball. 7 minutes left here in the first half. Players tumbling to the surface. Play continues. Stevenson just can't control it. Try to get something organized. The ball's just ping-ponging around out there. See the spin on that ball take a strange turn. Good awareness by the Dragons there. See, starting to gel as a team. The cohesion's coming. They know where their teammates should be, and they have faith that they will be there. Couple of passes there were blind, but they knew their teammate would be there. Trying to send it down the line. Just good backline defense by the Dragons, just pressuring that ball. Stevenson just nowhere to go with it. Just trying to make a decision, looking for support coming back. Stevenson trying to switch field. They have some space, can't keep it close, and it's turned over. Dragons trying to steal that ball, turn on it. Stevenson, nice steal on that far side. Looking at right sideline, number 5 in pursuit, that's Schroet. And she does not, well, Dragon defense decides to take it in their own hands to stop that rush. Good speed by number 5, the junior midfielder, Schroet. Five Dragon players looking to check in here at the next whistle. Stevenson on the throw-in. Trying to get something on net, and the Dragons are there to clean it up. Ball out of play. 5 players for the Dragons check in.
Number 22, Jordan Marchese.
Marchese.
Number 19, Madeline Zaynak. Number 11, Alexandra Tiffens. Number 4,
Alexandra Tiffens checks in here for the Dragons wearing number 11. Speedy freshman. Long ponytail with the orange shoes, I believe. Stevenson trying to get something going on offense. I have no shots on goal for Stevenson so far this half. Let's just say quality scoring chances, 0. 1 corner kick. Dragons have 6 quality scoring chances, tallied with 2 goals. Stevenson just cannot have a possession that lasts longer than a couple touches. That's got to be Tefend up there with a speedy wheels over there. Looking to center, left foot it. She does. A little too tough of an angle behind the net. Being a pest out there in the orange shoes. Good to see. Should be a goal kick coming here for Stevenson. Nice launch from the box. Very good by Stevenson. Dragons content to clear that out. Nice play, switching the field like that. Three minutes until halftime. Collision there, that'll be called, easily called. Foul on the Dragons. I think that's number 2. She's 12, actually. Megan McClellan takes a hard hit and dump to the turf, and they're going to bring her out. Probably just for precaution, just to check her out, make sure she's all right. And Julie Andre checks in, number 2 for Stevenson. See the coach over there checking on number 12. McClellan, the sophomore midfielder. Dangerous, dangerous. Stevenson. They lobbed it into the box and almost had a tally. That was a scramble. And out of play, my goodness. Stevenson showing signs of life here, the later stages of this first half. They tally one here, will change the momentum of this game for sure. Nice long throw and tip in off the head. Stevenson just can't turn on it. Dragons dancing with it out here, looking to set it down range. Smart play. Here's using the speed. Inside move by number 11. Still alive. She is covering a lot of ground out there. Is Tefend. Tries to switch the field. Not a dangerous pass, but difficult pass to find a seam to get it that far through. But the freshman is seeing the field very nicely. And her speed out, dumped from behind, foul coming. But that's 28, Elena Johnson, the senior midfielder, called on the harm there. Time continues to roll, 1:20 left here in the half. Dragons up 2-0. Wind continues to blow out of the southeast. Chilly wind, overcast skies. Beautiful day for soccer. 60 seconds left here in the first half. Dragons on the free kick after the foul. Stevenson just trying to bend but not break, as that was knocked out nicely by Madison Romansky. Called her number 4 many times today, having a very nice game on defense, but also setting up the offense on the near side. 30 seconds to go. Played by number 22 back, that's Marchese. Stevenson ball as the clock continues to roll. Triggered from the side by Andre. Stevenson challenging still. 10 seconds. Countdown continues. And that is it for the first half of play. Dragons up 2-0 on Stevenson. We'll be back with the second half after this short timeout. You're watching ONTV's coverage of Dragon Sports. Stay tuned.
Owen TV here. Now, have you ever had the urge to create your own TV show? Or just wanted to see what goes behind the scenes of making one? Well, we have just the program for you. Owen TV offers production classes, which allow you to take control and create the programs you want them to be. To get started, all you have to do is sign up for a free orientation, and then register for one of our production courses. For more information, feel free to call us at 248-393-1060, or go to orionontv.org and click register now to sign up for classes. We hope to see you soon.
About to get underway here in the second half. Want to thank you for tuning into this contest, ONTV's coverage of Dragon sports. Stevenson and the Lady Dragons going at it here. Dragons up 2-0 here in the second half. Good play by the Dragons in the first half. Good long passes using their speed and size as we have another high, long chip, a little too much mustard on that, and that one goes out of play. Dragons up 2-0 like we mentioned at 31-11 of the first half. Penalty kick delivered nicely to make it 1-0. And then Katie wearing number 25, it's Grace, the sophomore, tallies at 21-23 on a beautiful pass by her teammates through that defense, and her speed and a nice composed shot right on net on the left, just inside the left post. Nicely done. Oh, nice chip by 21, Janish. Stevenson showing some speed here. Number 21, Lily Janish, the sophomore forward, with the tap ahead. Taking a play out of the Dragons playbook. Turn across that end line. Ball is still rolling. Dragons get it to let it go, and it is out of play. Goal kick coming here for Red, who had a nice first half. Stood tall when she needed to. Hannah Scopus, the netminder for Stevenson, also did the same. But being set up with a PK is not usually the recipe for success. And a near breakaway is also a difficult task to ask your sophomore netminder. Dragons on the trigger here after the play out of bounds. Collision shoulder to shoulder. Stevenson getting a little more aggressive there. Nice long centering pass of the left foot by Tefen. My goodness. That was unexpected. Just amazing shot there to center that ball. Nobody was home. But that is a weapon to use for sure. Number 11 is everywhere. Another centering pass, a little too high, a little too wide. But the decisions that are being made are the right ones. A little more seasoning by Alexandria. And the Dragons have a nice one. Doing a nice job of centering that ball. Goal kick coming here for Stevenson and handled easily by the Dragons. Nice turn by the Dragons. Played it in space, finds the opening. Oh, deflected. Just slightly deflected there. Stevenson got a little sloppy there on their goal kick. Another one coming. Dragons heads up. Decides to go short. Communication again. Stevenson. Riera with the ball going up this near side right. Trying to get it past that back line D. Janish, number 21, trying to hunt that one down. And it's out of play. Shea Riera trying to hold it in. And ooh, they're going to say she does. Obstructed view, did not see the tap or the deflection off the Lake Orion player. Nice interception by the Lady Dragons. Collisions out there. Who said this wasn't a physical game? Out of play. Stevenson with the throw. Again, the black jerseys are there. Dragons trying to switch the field. Nice defense to slow that one down. A little nudge from behind by Ashley Cariza. No call. Play continues. No harm done. Throw in by the Dragons. Chip through. We can say a foul on the green and white. Free kick coming here for Stevenson. Gray skies. Cool breeze. Sun is setting behind us. Continue to get chilly out here. Dark skies on the horizon there as Stevenson looking to spread through that defense, and they do. Nicely done. Tap to no one. Oh boy. Shea Riera, she had a setup there and just got ahead of herself slightly. Time continues to roll here. Dragons sporting a 2-0 lead. Nice throw-in by the Dragons. Defend their center, running to center. Gets through. Oh my. A little too much mustard and deflected out. Stevenson on the move. Nice pass. Just get a toe on it. Nice clear out. My goodness, that was a foot closer, and Riera. Dangerous pass. Nicely done by the blue and white here from Stevenson. Dragons standing tall, being patient. Taking their time on defense, clear the ball. Smart play. Ooh, nice throw over the back defense. 21 runs it down. That's Janish. And across that end line will be goal kick. Stevenson showing some signs of life on this near side. We didn't see any of this in the first half, so Coach Van Houten talking to his team at half, trying to find some weaknesses here in this Dragon squad and trying to exploit them. And so far, they've had some successes. And here we go again, finding that middle open, some room to roam, and Stevenson gets their pocket picked. Dragon out of play. Oh, thought they had it. Lily Katie was there, the senior, sport number 8. Thought she had it. Played out by Riera, triggering by number 19. That's Zalek. Trying to move quickly. Feed over that back line and using the wheels of Tiffen to try to run that down. And cleared out by a country mile. Did Stevenson. Throwing coming here for the Dragons. Madeline Zalak, hope I'm saying her name right. The senior wearing number 19 throws it in from the side. Trying to send it on net. Good defense. Dragons switching the field. Oh, nice header in the middle. Oh, right idea. Scopus had to get out there and play that ball, or it would have been lights out. I like that play. Heads up play by the Dragons. Time continues to roll here. Dragon Stadium. Dragons lead 2-0. You can hear some other whistles in the background. Again, those are the lacrosse matches taking place behind us. Cleared out by Stevenson. Unforced error. I guess you can't say that in soccer. There's always some sort of reason why you commit a turnover. That is good defense by Stevenson. Zalek with the ball to trigger in. Dragons trying to feed it in, but the ball didn't get very far down the line. Switching the field over to a streaking defender to come up. Just kind of mix it up a little bit out here, the green and white. I think that's 4. That is Romanski. Again, tough to see the numbers on the back of these jerseys. We saw that with the football team this season. They had a interesting font, to say the least. Very difficult to spy the numbers. We'll doing our best, of course. Scopus is there on the save, or on the gather, I should say. 6 scoring chances for the Dragons, 1 for Stevenson. Each team has earned 1 corner kick apiece so far in this match. Stevenson trying to get organized again out of play. Dragons 2 goals, both in the first half. 1 on a penalty kick at 31-11. The other one on a really nice play by Grace Caddy at 21-23. Dragons in business here, trying to cut it inside. Oh, should have played it outside. She had a teammate wide open on the left. Lob in. And across that back line, or the end line. Goal kick coming.
For the Dragons, number 17, Morgan Ham. 25, Grace Katie. 15, Olivia Guys. 10, Jeanne Conway.
Another large substitution pattern here for the Dragons. Number 10, Gianna Rowland. Number 17, Morgan Ham. Number 25, Grace Caddy. And number 15, Olivia Guys. Check in for the Dragons. Wholesale changes, as they say. I like how they've rotated the players. We haven't seen any drop-off in intensity or skill level on these rotations, which is good to see. This team is humming along, playing well together. Battling 2-on-1, 2 white jerseys to 1 black one, and the white jerseys come out with that victory. Dragons looking to clear it, and they do. Tough collision, what are they saying? Out of control collision there on the green and white by, I think it was Tiffin, but it might have been Zalak. I hope I'm saying her name right. New name for me this season. Ooh, not the best of clearing kicks there for the Dragons. Stevenson trying to set something up. Looking for some open space. Chip on into the box. Played out nicely by the defense, and the Dragons are in business. Out of play, but it goes to Stevenson.
Playing for Stevenson, 34,
Christina Shaver, number 34, checks in, the junior defender for Stevenson. Long throw in. Headed out nicely by the Dragons. Near side collision. I'm going to say off of Stevenson. You can hear the groans of the Stevenson faithful disagreeing with that call. So far, it's a regular game. Stevenson has the ball after the turnover by the Dragons. When don't the crowds groan? Steve with the ball. See what they can do here. 1 quality scoring chance all game long. Can they have another one to get back in this match? Out of play on Lake Orion. Julia Andre, the sophomore defender, on the trigger from the side. Stevenson dumps it in. Dragons clear it out. Back and forth we go. Johnson turns on it, sends it in, and handled by Red. Taryn Red just a step ahead of the Stevenson offensive player. Time continues to roll. Wind still blowing out here. Cool breeze. Dragons looking to switch the field. They get there. We'll see. Slide tackle deflected out. They're going to say on Stevenson. Nicely done by the green and white. Dragons looking for the midfield collision there. Players go down. They're going to call it on Stevenson's 32, Shea Riera. Free kick coming here for the green and white. I think that's 23 on the kick there. That's Jackie Gingell. There's standing guard. Lana Skirna, potentially. Nope. Gingell. Content to go up that left side. Ooh. Dragons didn't get there. She didn't kick it too hard. Just tardy on the ball. Goal kick coming here for Stevenson. Be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter. ON TV always sending updates out on Facebook of new videos, new games, different activities happening here at our studio. The left-footed centering pass, nicely done. Oh, back door was open just a little bit high. Oh, my. We've seen, who is that? That's Alex Tefen, number 11. Man, yes, circle that number. She is having a game tonight. That left foot of hers, she's been off target the last couple times, but we say it's there. She has the range. Just get the accuracy down slightly. Take a little bit off that centering pass, and that is a wide open backdoor tally. Stevenson foot race for that ball. Dragon defense is there. Stevenson met at every step by solid defense by this Dragon squad tonight. Dragons looking to settle, try to get some sort of centering pass. Tries to set it up. Danielson, nicely done. Over to defend. What can she do with it? She's got that left foot. Let's see what happens. Nice move on the ground. Free and clear, and nice defense by Stevenson to clear that one out of the box. Another quality scoring chance for the Dragons. 8 total on the game. 2 goals on the board. Stevenson, not much to talk about on the shot side. Switching the field, nicely done. Going up the field nicely, gets past that back defense. 32, that is Riera. Can she chase it down? And she does not. Nice series of passes there by the visitors of Stevenson to get the Lake Orion defense going side to side. Stevenson just can't get a solid shot on goal. I mean, their forwards just having a rough go of it, and their midfielders just no shots. What can you say? Can't score if you don't shoot. A lot of black jerseys out there. There's something about those black jerseys. Just looks like more bodies out there. We know that's not the case. Here wide open. Here we go. Stevenson trying to trick it in. Nicely done. Still alive. Still alive. Oh! And they tally. There it is. Just a matter of time. I think that was number 15. Was it Cariza? Either that or it was Janish. 21-26. I think it was Ashley Cariza on the goal, number 15. Now we have a ball game. See how the Dragons respond here. They've led every step of the way until this point.
There you go, Shay. There you go.
And the defense let that ball trickle through as a foul is called on Lake Orion. Some signs of life here for Stevenson. Elena Johnson, number 28, with the honors here on the free kick.
Come on, Lily, run!
Dragon defense needs to stand tall here. Nice send in. Nice long kick. Oh, misplayed on the ground. Red trying to grab it. Ball was between the Stevenson player's legs. Red tried to snap it up. And they're going to give her the benefit of the doubt and say yes. Holy moly, that was close. We'll call it a quality scoring chance. Why not? That was a nice feed in by Elena Johnson. Ball was trapped between the legs of the Stevenson player, and Red had two paws on it and couldn't get it out. Dragons up that far right side. Playing with a little nude speed here. Maybe they settled on the 2-goal lead, said, hey, we got this one in control, but you need that insurance. Stevenson now, signs of life, a little pep in their step. Still in. Stevenson challenging those balls. Banging shoulders. Good pressure by Carrizo over there, number 15. Dragons on the trigger. Stevenson trying to hunt it down, clicked off the, I don't think it crossed that end line, so it'll be a throw in here for Stevenson.
Playing for Stevenson, number 35, Danny Hibbert.
Danny Hibbard, number 35, the junior defender, checks in for Stevenson. Dragons looking for something here to have some sort of answer. They're going to give it, 50-50 ball to the Dragons. Key call here. What can they do with it? Dangerous spot for the throw-in. Can the Dragons get organized? Thrown across that end line. Try to organize it. Nope. It's tough on that angle there to try to get it down and turn. And goal kick coming here for Stevenson. Got to give it to the netminder, Hannah Skopas. And that Stevenson defense, keeping them in that game up to this point. Dragons working in the middle here. Long chip shot on net. Oh, what a save. Skopas was there. Dangerous shot. She was true. Challenge at midfield for that ball. Dragons again, little signs of life, showing some energy, little speed. Quick decisions being made out here for the green and white. Switching the field of play over to number 4, that is Romansky. Dragons turn it over. Stevenson splitting that defense again with 21 in hot pursuit. Janish, she was an instrumental part of this goal in the second half for Stevenson. In on that play once again. Fed up that line nicely near side. Played out by Stevenson. It should be Dragon ball. Morgan Ham triggers from the sideline. Ball is free in the open all day long. No Dragons in sight. Trying to settle that one down. Stevenson does so. Deflected out. Should be a throw in here for Stevenson. Clock continues to roll. Under 17 to go here in the second half. Dragons up 2-1.
There you go, go!
Long feed in. Dragons get a toe on it, but there's some space.
There you go.
Across that backline defense. Stevenson again. Janice tries to hunt that one down. Second straight time. Just a step tardy on that one. Dragons on the throw-in. Stevenson fan base belly aching again. Oh, tough collision. That hurts. Looked like shin to shin. Who's at 12? Morgan McClellan. The second time she's taken a beating out there. Got to give a hand to her and the toughness that she's shown tonight after being dumped to the turf hard from behind and taking a shin-to-shin knock. Gets up and continues to play. Dragons can't get organized on the offensive side, just kind of helter-skelter. Can they settle it down? Trying to turn it back inside against the defense. Play the way you're facing, as coaches used to say. Shea Riera plays it in the middle. Oh boy, that was the play that's been showing success all day, and the offensive Stevenson player turns to her left instead of her right. She goes to her right, she might be in free and clear. Picked up by Red. Intensity of this match has picked up considerably in the last 5 minutes of play. Dragons nursing a 2-1 lead. Lake Orion shut Stevenson out in the first half 2-0, but Stevenson has come back here in the second to tally 1. I want to thank you all for tuning into this telecast here on Orion Neighborhood Television. If you're interested in being a part of these telecasts, just give us a call at 248-393-1060, and we can share with you how you can be a part of Orion Neighborhood Television. ONTV is your community television station. We are a media center, a full-functioning television station, right at the Orion Center on Joslin Road. Our 140 active volunteers. Love to have more of you out here. Give us a hand and taking a chance or just giving it a go here in the television production medium. Here, Dragons in the free. Good closeout by Scopus. My goodness. That ball, ooh, high cleats. Should be a whistle. Play continues. Nope, they call it. Anytime you get the cleats up near the face, they're going to call a foul. Long send in again by Johnson. Lena Johnson had a hand in the goal before with that long send in on the free kick. Out of play. Yeah, but ONTV volunteers, you can come into our studio, learn how to produce studio programs, or just be part of our crew. Be a director, audio outboard operator, camera operator, or a host. Host your own TV show. If you ever want to try to do something like that, we're always looking for help to bring community-minded television shows to Lake Orion. Our programs are seen all over Southeast Michigan on AT&T UVerse Channel 99. And here in the Orion area on Comcast Channel 10. Dragon defense doing a nice job slowing down number 21, Lily Janish. Pain in the neck the last 7 minutes of play. Juliandra, number 2, checks back in. She's had a nice game. Number 6, Claudia Andre with a throw in from the side. Working it up that near side right. Shoulder-to-shoulder contact. Stevenson fans wanted a foul, no call. Knocked out again by Stevenson's number 30. That's Bisa. Dragons here got away from their attacking style on offense, trying to go across that back line, and they do. It's a foot waste for Alex Treffen. She's going to win it. Looking for that centering pass. Nice defense by number 14. I think that's number 14. Call it 13, Anna Method for Stevenson. Corner kick, second of the night, earned by the Dragons. Only the second corner kick, wow. Stevenson has one. Left-footed launch in, nicely done, back post, a little too strong. Got to get that one under control and drop it right on that back post. But she's definitely has the technique for that first-year varsity player. Dragons playing with a little more sense of urgency now. Love to get back that 2-goal lead they had for a good portion of this contest. Dragons feed it to the middle where all the traffic is, and it's cleared out by Stevenson. Hot pursuit is 21, Janish. She's covered a lot of territory today. Nice steal by the Drew. Little hand fighting going on out there. Stevenson starting to come alive. Stevenson saves it. Ball is free. Can they clear it? They do not. Dragons on the move, looking. Oh, getting the clear. Dragons are on the run. Some green space. Looking for some sport. Plays it back to the middle. Tap on net. Can defend, save it. She cannot. Dragons couldn't turn on that right side to get a shot off. Promising scoring opportunity. Swept aside by the Stevenson defense. Got to give props to the Stevenson defense in this second half. They've definitely picked up their game. Corrected some issues from the first half. Dragons again trying to send that one in across the back line and looking for some speed to chase it down. Going outside. Some space to roam here, but the Olivia Andre chases that one down. Dangerous area. Can the Dragons turn on it? Comes out. Here we go. Nice attempt, but the Stevenson defense again is there. Stevenson, three-woman game here against 5 Dragons. And the 3 are taking it to the 5. Nice 3-person game there by Stevenson. Up the back, that's an easy call. They call it every time. Lily Janish, the sophomore forward. The catalyst of that offensive rush. Nicely done. Time continues to roll. The clock is not Stevenson's friend at this point of the match. Again, scoring review of what's happened here tonight. Dragons had a penalty kick at 31-11, and Grace Cady scores the second tally at 21-23 of the first. Stevenson comes back at 21-26 of the second half on the goal by Cariza. Stevenson again, Dragons can't get a shot off. Stevenson, lots of room to roam, finding that green open space. Dragons trying to catch up. They do. Stevenson drops it off, trying to set it up again. Nicely done. Coming, switching field. Janish, nothing to do with it there. Gives it up to the Dragon defense. Dragons is content to clear it out to the midline. Offense for the Lake Orion Dragons has stagnated here in the second half. Swarming defense, 2 to the ball, it seems, every time for Stevenson. Dragons do not have an answer. Inside 8 minutes left in this contest. Defend going to run that one down. Oh, nifty step over move, looking for a centering pass. We get it. Coming near side post, and Scopus is there. Of course, that time Dragons had someone lurking behind the netminder for Stevenson. But the sure-handed Hannah Scopus did her job. Time continues to roll here. Stevenson's going to start taking some chances here. You have to believe probably around the 4-minute mark. Turnover in the middle of the field. Lots of room to roam. Feeds it through, just a bit too strong. Stevenson gives it up. A little too light on a thing and a dump. That was not intentional, just part of the game. And the Dragons go down. Foul called. Free kick coming here for the green and white. That was Jordan Marchese going down hard. You see the whole lineup change for the Dragons, and Stevenson at the next whistle looking to check in. 3 Dragon players ready to go. And ball is out of play. Should have some substitutions coming.
Playing for Stevenson, number 16, Juliana George. 5, Delaney Rose.
Delaney Schroet and Juliana George check in for Stevenson. And Shea Riera checks back in. She's been a pest for the Dragons all night. Nice throw down the line by the Dragons, deflected out by Stevenson. They are still alive, still showing tenacity out there. Got to give it to Coach Van Houten's team tonight. Lake Orion's coach Randy McCoy had his team ready to go at the gun. But things have changed here in the second half. Stevenson showing much more tenacity. This young team loaded with sophomores and juniors. Learning as they go. Sophomores probably first year on varsity for many of them. Dragons trying to clear that one out. 28, Elena Johnson, nicely done there to get it in deep. Jacek, oh wow. Lily Janish, just a pest. Like the play of number 21, just being a pest out there, using her wheels, using her speed, throwing the ball on net, just see what happens. You never know what can happen. 5 quality scoring chances for Stevenson. Beginning of this half, they had none. 1 corner kick earned for the visiting Titans. Near side Dragons trying to do something with it. A lot of open space up that left side. 1 player back for the Dragons, looking to center it. They do. Gets it over there. Defend with the ball, going left foot, far post, and oh, what a save. My goodness. Hannah Scopus. Playing beyond her 2 years here, a sophomore only. What a heads-up save there. Those high drop shots are hard to judge. She was there, and the Dragons send it with authority downrange. Stevenson really moving that ball nicely up the field now. What are we going to say? Stevenson ball on the free kick after the foul. Oh, nice nice move by Stevenson. Trying to feed it through, and the Dragons clear it out. Throw in for, what are they going to say? Thought it was Stevenson ball, yeah. Clock continues to run. Now they're up against it. Playing with a sense of urgency, Stevenson. See if they would start pushing the defense up closer to the midfield line to challenge. Get more pressure on that Dragon defense. Paige Goodman trying to do a pullback to feed, defend. Content to hold it, take your time, work some clock. Goodman with the ball, right foots it out in the space, right to the Stevenson player. Looks like the Dragons have three players forward, the rest packing back at the midfield line and on defense. Preserve this lead, only a 1-goal lead. Dragons led 2-0 at half. All the way up to 21-26 of the second when Ashley Cariza, number 15, tallies the goal for Stevenson. Clock is another attacker for the Dragons currently. Continues to roll, approaching 2 minutes left in this contest. Dragons start just dumping it deep and letting the clock do its job. Stevenson needs to go move quickly here to get this ball down the field, earn a corner kick, do something. Stevenson faithful on hand, asking for anything. Nice job by Riera to get that one turned. Dragon defense stands tall. Collision there, that was a tough one. You could hear the thud up here, the shin guards clanking. I Very physical match here in the last 10 minutes. Dragons clear that one out. Safe play. Stevenson is deep in the end. See what they can do. They turn on it. Send it on net. It's in the corner. And, goal kick. Stevenson faithful, hoping for a corner kick. Do not earn it. Only one corner kick for Stevenson tonight. 55 seconds left to go. Stevenson trying to do anything to get that ball down deep in the end and try to get something going. Just a shot on goal, just anything. Earn a corner, anything. And the defense stands tall for the green and white. A foot race. Nicely done by the Dragons. Find some space. That's what you get when the defense is pushing up for Stevenson to challenge on offense. Juliana George, 16, tries to chase that one down. Dragons have it here. Goodman, content just to dribble in the corner, kill some clock. Just waiting for the horn to blow. And there's a countdown. Looks like, barring a miracle, the Dragons are going to get out of here with a W against the pesky Stevenson squad. And they do. Grace Cady gets the game winner at 21-23 of the first, but boy, give it to Stevenson. They made it entertaining in the last third half of the second half. Nicely done. Nice team in town. Good challenge. Glad you stuck around for this one. I'm your announcer, Ian Locke. We have other games coming your way here at Orion Neighborhood Television throughout the spring, including more women's soccer, varsity men's and women's lacrosse, and softball coming your way. Plus, watch out for the Lake Orion Sports Update at our program guide at orionontv.org for all the highlights and scores from spring sports around Lake Orion High School. And boy, what an exciting match here in the second half, last bit of the second half. Player of the game, who can say, to Fend, nicely done. Lily Cady, Grace Cady, the whole squad. That was a team win there for the Dragons. But Hannah Scopes, the netminder for Stevenson, was a very bright spot indeed. But the Dragons held strong and took the W here tonight. I'm your announcer, Ian Locke. Thank you for tuning into this telecast. We'll see you next time here on Orion Neighborhood Television, your home for Dragon Sports. Good night, everybody.